Let me start with something uncomfortable. If you run a clinic and most of your enquiries come in through WhatsApp, there's a good chance you've already lost patients. And you never even knew it happened. Not because your staff are bad, not because WhatsApp itself is the problem, but because when something falls through the cracks in a chat thread, there's no way to even know it happened. WhatsApp is how patients contact clinics here. They message to us about appointments, send photos, check availability. From their side, it makes sense, fast, familiar. So yes, WhatsApp works as a communication channel. The problem is most clinics are treating it like a management system, and it isn't one. WhatsApp shows you conversations, but it doesn't tell you if this enquiry is urgent or just browsing. It doesn't tell you if someone actually handled it or just replied. It doesn't tell you what's still waiting. Once someone types back, it feels handled, but replied and resolved aren't the same thing. And that gap, that's where things quietly die. Here's what I see happening in smaller clinics. A patient messages, staff replies, another message comes in, the phone rings, the queue, that first enquiry gets pushed up the screen and nothing looks wrong. No task was created, no reminder exists. Nobody owns what happens next until the patient never books, or they assume the booking exists, or they don't show up, or they leave a review saying clinic never replied. From the clinic side, it feels like patients are flaky, but very often it's not that. The inquiry just died silently inside the chat thread. Here's what that actually caused. The owner never knows if things are handled, so they keep checking. They scroll back through checks. They ask, did anyone reply to this? They only get involved when something's already gone wrong. It creates this low-level hum of anxiety. Are we missing something right now? And the worst part, if an inquiry gets completely missed, no alert, no flag, you just don't see it. So let me say this clearly. WhatsApp should not be the system. It should be one part of the system. WhatsApp is good at receiving messages and making patients feel heard. A system is what tracks every inquiry, assigns ownership, and shows you what's still undone. WhatsApp starts the conversation. The system carries the responsibility. When you mix those two up, chaos just feels normal. Now imagine this instead. Every inquiry that comes in through captured. Someone owns it. You can see if it's been handled or it's still sitting there. If something slips, you see it clearly, not through a complaint weeks later, not through a 1-star review. The system just shows you. That changes the feeling from I hope we didn't miss anything to if we miss something, I'll know. That's the real shift, not automation, relief. Because here's what actually happening. Clinics don't lose patients because demand isn't there. They lose them because enquiries don't get followed through. Every missed enquiry is lost revenue, wasted marketing spend. A patient who booked somewhere else and you never even saw it happen. You just feel busy and stressed. So if you're running a clinic and everything still live inside WhatsApp chats, this isn't a warning. It's just worth thinking about. WhatsApp is a great front door, but you can't run a business on the front door alone. If your clinic depends on memory and scrolling and someone just remembering, you'll always feel fragile. It doesn't have to. If you want to figure out where enquiries might be sleeping, not tools, not a sales pitch, just clarity, I do a free 30-minute call. We look at how things flow today, where responsibility drops off, and what one small change could bring it under control. The link's below.